Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Psychic Soul Guidance Directory live healing session tonight. This is something a little bit different than what we normally do. We're just bringing on one of our Reiki Master members of our website to come on and do a healing session for you, and to answer any questions you may have around Reiki energy healing, the benefits, etc. And then she's going to do a beautiful mini healing session for us. She's going to send some beautiful Reiki energy to us. Before I bring Lisa on, if you could just please all like and share this video so that if people can't get to watch the live show, they can watch the replay and they can still benefit the beautiful healing. So I'll just bring on our guest. Hi, Lisa. How are you tonight?
I'm good, thank you, Darren. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So I'm just telling everybody that you're doing a live healing for us tonight. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name's Lisa. I am a Reiki Master. I've been doing Reiki for about 5 years now. I studied Reiki, of course. You do your Reiki 1, Reiki 2, and then you do your Reiki Master. And I absolutely love it. I love the fact that I can help people heal, help them to become more knowledgeable about energy healing, to have a better understanding of exactly what Reiki can do. Reiki is not a cure, but it definitely helps soothe the soul, helps us to become more calm, and it mostly gets rid of negative toxic energy within us and surrounding us. And it's just beautiful. I guarantee everybody that comes to me that they walk away from having a Reiki session completely different to them what they walked in. And I've never had anybody say that they haven't.
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of people realize how important it is to clear your energy all the time. The difference it's going to make to your health, your well-being, to your
Yeah,
just to
definitely.
your state of mind. It
Yeah.
calms anxiety and things like that. What
It's
do
so
you, in your experience, what are the type of symptoms and conditions that you hear your clients say they've most been relieved of?
oh, it's the emotional draining energy that they have. It's like they migraines. For women, it's menstrual problems. It could be back pain. It could be like muscular. It could be like mental health as well. It helps you to become more calm within yourself. And it's hard to explain because you could be having the worst day ever. And this is what blocks our chakras, because basically what Reiki is, we have 7 main chakras. And with everyday living, like it could be you might have an argument with somebody at work. You might like have road rage, anything that could stop your chakras from spinning, because they are spinning balls of energy. And once those spinning balls of energy stop spinning, that's when we become sick and it starts to affect our health.
Our
And this
physical
is what
health.
this is what Reiki does. It helps to get the chakras unbalanced. I mean, because being blocked, they're unbalanced. So what it does, it helps to balance your chakras and get those spinning balls of energy going again. So we feel more calm. And I say to a lot of my clients, like during a Reiki session, you may feel hot, you may feel cold, you may get pins and needles, you may get like a warm tingling sensation going through your body. You may feel teary-eyed and just the tears may start welling up in your eyes for no reason at all. You may, like when I do Reiki, I know everybody is different to how they do Reiki, but at the end of the day, it's basically we're getting the same effects from Reiki, regardless of how you do it. I do it non-invasive. So what that means is I don't put my hands all over your body. The only place I put my hands when I do Reiki is behind your head when I'm doing the throat chakra, on your knees, your shins, and your feet. And when I do an hour session, I do front and back. And if at any time through a session, like I had one lady say to me while I was doing, have you got your hand on my cesarean scar? And her baby was only about 6 weeks old. And I'm like, I'm not touching you. My hands are above your body like that the whole time.
Yeah, but you can feel the energy. You can feel the energy.
And it is the heat. I'm used as a conduit for Reiki.
Yeah.
And the energy is drawn through me into you. And it's heat that comes out of me. And she said, I swear to God, I felt like you had your hands on my cesarean scar. I said, no, I'm not touching you. And when I first started Reiki, I couldn't understand, or I didn't understand why people were saying and asking me, have I got my hands on you? And I'm like, no, I don't. And then I realized that it was like, because I went and had a sound bowl healing, and it was like, I thought this guy had his hands on me, but then I heard him get up and walk away. And I'm like, bang, it's like a light bulb went off. I'm like, that's how intense the healing is.
It's amazing, isn't it? Healing for the divine.
Yeah.
We've got a few people come on. We've got Maria, Veronica, Donna, Facebook users. We can't see your name, so you'd have to probably write your names. If anybody's got any questions they would like to ask Lisa, we're starting the healing sessions shortly. But if you've got some questions you'd like to ask about Reiki or how to become a Reiki person, please ask her now. She's here to answer any questions. Hang on. I've got one here.
Okay.
So Veronica wants to know, when doing Reiki, is it possible to pick up on past lives of the client?
For Veronica, good question. I've never experienced that, but I have noticed since doing Reiki, I've always been very spiritual growing up. My dad was a healer, and he used to take me along to the spiritual churches with him when he went, and I was a guinea pig for spiritual healing. That's what they called it back then. But I've never picked up on past lives, but what I have known with doing Reiki is it has opened up my psychic abilities. During a Reiki session, I get names sometimes. I see colors, I see visions, I see silhouettes of people, but I've never picked up anything myself on somebody's past life. During a sound bowl session, I went to a past life, which was absolutely amazing, but I've never picked up on anybody's past lives. But I'm not saying that can't happen. I
was going to say the same thing. It could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen. And if it's just getting messages is something as well, because you can pass them on to people at the end of the session. I had a lady once
that I picked up the name Sue, Susan, or Susanna. And as soon as I said Susanna, her jaw dropped. And she said, that's my mum's best friend in spirit. Yeah. And she got really upset because she came through and her mum didn't come through.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe she's just letting you know that she's here with your mum.
Yep.
So, it is. Yeah. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. Whoever's online now, even though I haven't started the session, I'm just picking up energy. Who's had vertigo? Has somebody had vertigo? Because I'm getting a lot of pressure in my head and I'm feeling a bit woo. So
anybody had vertigo or feeling anxious or something?
Yeah, because a lot of pressure in my head.
Nobody's saying it. Oh, Veronica's saying it's her. It's her.
Yeah. Well, hopefully during this session, Veronica, I'm able to help you with that anyway.
Oh, and Anne-Marie's just come on and she's saying hello.
Hello.
Donna Evans is saying she's had sinus issues.
Okay,
Now, Veronica's saying that her vertigo's been really bad.
Yeah,
so this is all going to help. This session will help you. And if you want to have, it's like anything. You have to have regular sessions. You can't just expect to do one session and then it's all going to be gone. Right. It's maintenance. So it's all about maintenance. So if you need to, after this, and you want to contact Lisa, you can do that via our page, psychicsoulguidancedirectory.com, or you can go to Feel Good Reiki on Facebook and you can message Lisa there. But it's really important to have regular healing sessions.
There's no point in having one and then not coming back
a year later. Yeah, you've got to do it. Even if just once a month or something, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah. It's
Just quickly, if somebody wanted to learn Reiki, what would you suggest? Is there somebody that would just look them up?
Like to learn Reiki, you need to learn it through somebody that is a Reiki master. You can't just go to somebody that's done Reiki 1 or Reiki 2, because when you do Reiki 1 or 2, you can practice on friends and family. But when you do your Reiki masters, this is where you learn the symbols that you need to use to open the channels to allow, pardon me, sorry guys, to open the channels to allow Reiki to come through. Now, you can't do Reiki without using these symbols, or practice Reiki without using these symbols. There are so many good Reiki masters out there, and I'm not saying that there are bad ones, but there are good ones, because once you have, when you do your Reiki 1, during each session that you do, or each level that you do, there is an attunement that needs to be done. And basically that is done through a Reiki master. So, you want to learn?
She wants to learn.
I'm actually hoping, my hands are, because I'm getting all excited, a very good dear friend of mine, she owns a business called CEO Goddess, and she does so many things, empowering women, helping women to see their self-worth and everything. And we're actually going to be getting together, and hopefully in the future, I would love to open a Reiki school.
Oh, terrific! Because we need more, and face-to-face ones as well, I think.
Yes.
Like during Reiki, everything's online these days. It's not as personal, is it?
Yeah, personal. Like with Reiki, it doesn't matter whether it's face-to-face or it's online, or, because I'll show you guys when you can do a distant Reiki, and this is basically what I'm doing here for you guys. And during distant Reiki, when I first started, I used to get my clients to send me a photo of them, and I would do the Reiki holding their photo in my hand. Now, basically with Reiki and with anything that you do spiritually, whether it's manifesting or anything, for those that don't know, it's all about the intention, setting the intention of what you want and what you expect. Now, I picked up this little guy because I use him as a surrogate. And this is my little distant Reiki teddy bear. So basically what I do with him is when I'm doing a distant Reiki, I will use him as my surrogate. And when you're doing the distant Reiki, like I'll show, Veronica, your head is doing my head in. Can I just say that? Oh, seriously. Basically I use him as a surrogate. So like there is no bounds to where energy can go.
Yeah, of course.
It's like electricity.
And when I said before about distance healing, really, you can still learn Reiki online. I didn't mean to make it sound like you couldn't learn Reiki online. You can still do it, but I just meant it's nicer to have it if you can go in person.
Yeah, it's
and
more
Lisa
personal.
is in Southwest Sydney, aren't you? Southwest Sydney,
Yes.
So so she is accessible to you, Veronica, if you're in Sydney. So
yeah, to be honest, guys, I've always been told, like I said, I grew up around spirituality. I've always been told that I was a healer and a reader, but I was like, you just go through life, you do your things, you go off on your own path. But I'm where I should be right now. And I did my Reiki 1, 2, and my masters. I did a course online from a gentleman in America. And I've actually given out his course to so many people because there aren't enough of us out there.
Yeah,
the more
that's
people,
true, isn't it?
the more people that I just like, my heart is just bursting because I just love doing this. And I put so much passion and love and energy into it. Sometimes I get emotional talking about it because I just love it so much. But like it's like I said, it's all about the intention. But I learnt online, and the gentleman that I did it through, he was absolutely amazing. He was in America, so it's just like you can do it online, you can do it face to face. But like Sue said, I agree 100% that it is so much better when you have that face to face contact, because, like I said, there's no bounds where energy can go, and just because we can't see it, it doesn't mean that it's not there. Like some people tonight may walk away thinking, oh, I didn't really feel anything. But that doesn't mean that Reiki hasn't worked. That doesn't mean that it's doing its job. It's not
Look,
doing
I'm a
it.
healer myself, and some people come to me and they feel it, the healing, and some people don't.
Yeah,
But it doesn't mean it doesn't work.
yeah,
It hasn't worked.
yeah,
So
exactly,
should
exactly.
we start then, Lisa?
Yeah, because I can talk for hours, Sue.
Yeah.
When
All right.
you
Well,
get me
everybody,
started on
all you
Reiki
have
and
to
I'm
do,
yes.
all you have to do is sit back, relax, light a
Can I
candle if you
just
feel like
say?
it.
Can I just
Pardon?
say
Yep.
to everybody what I do, and what every Reiki master should do prior to starting their Reiki, as I explained to Sue, what I do is I say like an invocation prior to starting the Reiki healing session. And I do my Reiki symbols, but you guys don't see the Reiki symbols that I do, because like I picture it in my third eye, or I draw it on the roof of my mouth, or I draw it on the back of my hand when I start a Reiki session. And then I ask my spirit friends of the universe, spirit guides, guardian angels, all archangels, ascended masters, totem animal spirit, loved ones in spirit, and God to help assist in the healing that is about to take place. And may Reiki's energy flow to wherever and whomever is receiving it to where they need it the most. And may it help to get rid of negative energies within and negative energies that are surrounding us, and may it be for our higher good. And that, I feel, is the most important thing to say, is may it be for our higher good, because that's what we're doing it for.
Okay, then. All right. So what I'll do is I shall go off screen. I will get some music happening. If everybody would like to sit back, relax, and I'll let you know when the healing is finished, and then we can all sort of come up, wake up. And so I'll go off screen, and I'll leave it to you, Lisa. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Okay, so may I ask if everybody would just sit back, relax, take a deep breath in, and exhale. And just let Reiki do its job, and may it flow where everybody needs it the most.
The healing session is just about over. So if you'd like to all come back, open your eyes. Oh, yeah. That was beautiful, Lisa.
Oh God, sorry.
No, you're right. Just have a
the tears.
have 5 minutes to get a minute to get yourself together. Does anybody have any comments about that healing they'd like to ask Lisa? Or any questions or anything? How did it feel for anybody? I thought I can tell you straight off. It was beautiful, very relaxing.
That's the main thing that with Reiki is what we need to achieve is for us to be more relaxed and more calm.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Facebook user, whoever you are. Do you want to type your name in there so we can see? Tingles?
Veronica said she had tingles.
Yeah. Hopefully,
I mean, like we said before, sometimes you feel something, sometimes you don't.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly. Can I tell you everything that I felt? During when I do Reiki, I don't know why, I can't explain it, but my body shakes, and I felt like I was like one of those dolls on a car that that wobbles.
Okay.
One of those wobbles. I felt like that. I felt intense pressure in my head, and somebody's suffering from headaches right at the forefront. So I feel that may be a lot of tension. I also felt, I couldn't speak then, a knot in my throat. So when we have that, that's our throat chakra. Crying, awesome. That's your throat chakra. And when your throat chakra is blocked, it's either to do with medically, it's your thyroid, your tonsils, your glands in your throat, because each chakra relates to like your organs in your body.
Yeah.
But it can also spiritually, it could mean that somebody is not speaking their truth. Somebody's holding back from saying what really needs to be said. Somebody's being lied to. So, and yeah, my head, like the tension in my head is just unbelievable, and my ears and my nose completely dry. So maybe that's your sinuses. I'm picking up the lady that mentioned about her sinuses.
Okay.
And I also got down in the women area like a stabbing pain.
Ooh.
So somebody has any issues there with their menstrual cycle. It could be like, one thing that I tell everybody, and I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose, and I don't diagnose. During a session, I just pick up what I feel from you, and it is up to you what you do with that information that I give you. Whether you feel that you need to go and see a doctor, that is completely up to you. But I'm not telling you to. But like I said, I don't diagnose, and I can't diagnose.
Well, there's a lot of people relating. This one here on Facebook is a very emotional today, headaches, her throat's tight, holding on to emotion deeply. And Donna, she's had pains, menopause pains.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So
and also,
that's all going to help. The healing tonight's going to help.
Yeah. Also, with Reiki as well, when doing Reiki, it's like a camera. It's like the TV or a mirror. My left is your right, and vice versa, the other way around. Now, somebody here has problems. It was my left shoulder, so that would be your right. And also, I feel somebody is carrying, like they all say we carry stress in our shoulders, but somebody is, it felt like someone's carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, because my shoulders across here, the back of my neck was just so tight. and a lot of heart palpitations. So this is a lot of the anxiety and the emotion that I'm picking up. What Reiki also helps you to do is to release. So hence why being very emotional during a Reiki session, to me, if you get the tears, then that's just Reiki doing its job. It's helping you to release. It's bringing those emotions to the surface. And I'm still getting, like, I can hardly talk or breathe. So someone,
wow.
their anxiety is through the roof.
Wow.
So, but otherwise,
Okay.
that was absolutely awesome. And what I also do at the end of the session, Guy, is you probably noticed you guys all open your eyes before I actually did, because like at the beginning of a session when I ask spirit guides and everybody for their assistance during the healing, at the end of the session, I also give thanks for their assistance as well.
Yeah.
So, I'm very grateful for what I can do and what I'm able to do with my healing abilities. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose and I can't diagnose, but I just love doing this.
You can send positive, beautiful energy to everybody, and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So
And
if anybody would like to contact Lisa for a healing, she's in Southwest Sydney, and she can be contacted via our website, which is psychicsoulguidance.directory.com, or you can go straight to her Facebook page, which is Feel Good Reiki.
Can I just say, I've just updated my business name. It's now Feel Good Reiki and Readings, because I'm also doing readings as well.
Okay. Oh, yes, of course it is too. Sorry. I
only recently updated it. Like I had to re-register my business.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
We will be doing these more often. Next up, we're having another Reiki Master, maybe next week or the week after. Her name's also Lisa. So there'll be somebody else coming on to do a healing session. But I'd like to thank you so much tonight, Lisa, for coming on. That's been fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it.
I mean,
so
obviously
grateful.
people really enjoy this sort of thing, and it's just a quick little, show of what you can get out of something like an energy healing.
Yeah. Oh, we all need it, and
yeah, definitely.
We need more Reiki. We need more energy healers out there. There's not enough of us.
Everybody's saying thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
They all appreciate it, and we'll let you know when the next session's coming on. And Lisa, maybe you might want to come back on again sometime.
100%.
Okay, terrific.
Anytime.
All right. Well, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you, everybody, for coming on, and thank you so much, Lisa. We really appreciate you coming on with it for us tonight.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Me to do this.
Bye-bye.
Bye.